Alright, good morning, guys. Come on, go, Sifu. Sifu, go. Come on. What's wrong with this guy, bro? You guys can see this one gave me some work this morning. She's in heat now, so she's like, I had to clean her up, so I put her in there. So Sifu, come. Come. I thought this guy was hiding behind the bushes over there. But it looks like he's just doing the yard. Look how yellow this guy's pee is, as if he doesn't drink water all day. Instead of like doing what he needs to do, he keeps going after the girls. That's why sometimes I just don't let him out with the girls. Sifu, go. Yeah, sometimes I just don't let him out with the girls. Let him out separately by himself. But yeah, all of them just peed already, so they need to poop. This one already pooped. Made me clean up this morning, but it's all good. Yeah, but she's definitely in heat, so I need a baggie because last night one of them pooped and I could not find it. I did not know where they pooped, so gotta clean up this morning. But I did see where it's at. So I let them out pretty late last night too. Come on, baggy, come up. Okay. And here's Spooky taking her daily poop. I notice when I record this way, I gotta hold the camera up a little bit or nothing's in view. So I gotta remember that. Gotta hold it up versus pointing the camera down like this, because if I'm pointing it down like this, I'm thinking the lens is pointing at them, but it's really not because it's at the top. So now I gotta remember to always hold it up, because I don't know, it has more clearance at the bottom than I thought. So I kind of have to hold it up. Alrighty, Spooky just took a nice one. It's hard trying to do this thing with one hand. This one right here, the bad girl, making me work, extra work this morning. Extra work this morning, so Spooky's good. Let's see. Yeah, I always have to remember to hold the camera higher than it should be, just to get, wow, that's crazy. I never even paid attention to that before. Because this would be naturally how I point the camera, because I'm thinking the lens is pointing towards the dog, but it's not really pointing towards the dog. You can see she's way up top, so I have to like do this, which I'm kind of pointing it straight forward right about now, almost straight forward. It's not even 45 degrees. It's almost like 75 degrees versus pointing it down, but that's crazy. So I gotta point it like 75 degrees. I gotta remember that, or more like 80 degrees instead of 90 degrees, because this is like 90 degrees, so this is like 80 degrees. This is 90, because I'm holding this like 90 degrees right now. And even at 90 degrees, she's still like in good clearance. But I guess I gotta hold it like more like 80 degrees. I gotta remember that. Look at Sifu, man, the horn dog over here. This guy, he never does what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to be pooping right now, but of course he's gonna mess with the girls. He's got all these girls to play with. Yeah, you see I keep kind of lowering the camera because I'm pointing the lens at the dog. But I gotta remember, I gotta hold it up more. It's kind of strange, but that's just what I gotta remember now. Unless I'm super up close, because look, now I'm super up close and she's not even in the frame, and that's still 80 degrees, and then I gotta lower it. But when I'm far, this is a good like 45 degrees angle right there. But when I'm far, look, I'm still holding it at the same angle. She's not on there at all, and I'm actually pointing at her. Well, she's there way at the top, so I gotta remember. And that's weird. I would think the lens, when you point the lens, that's part of the reason too why I record the other way. At least it catches the majority. Well, look at these two. Can't wait to breed these two together, man. These two are gonna be like the perfect pair. Because she's got some flaws, and he's gonna fix all those flaws. Because Sifu is more correct, you know. And also, you know, a lot of people like these nano little dogs. They're not my style of dogs. These little nano dogs are just not my style. My style is more like Sifu, but maybe like 2 inches shorter than Sifu, a little bit more compact. Which she's super short, 9 inches, and you know, she's short. So that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to bring them between Sifu and her. They should produce some smaller 11-inch type dogs, because Sifu is a bigger dog. You can see that clearly. So that's the goal. That's what I'm trying to produce. This one's in heat. Obviously I'm not gonna breed her now because it's her first heat, but these two for sure, I'm breeding her. And then what I'm gonna do is, since Truffle is the one who produced her, and as you can see, Truffle is a little bit shorter than Sifu, but Truffle produced way tinier dogs for some reason. Like even with a big dog, because she produced her with Giaggi. Giaggi's a bigger dog, and look how small she is. So I know she produced tinier dogs, which is why, I mean, I could have just bred her to Sifu and got a tinier dog. But before I do that, I wanted to breed Sifu to Spooky to get a more muscular dog, because Sifu's got a lot of muscles, and so does Spooky. Get a and more correct. Sifu, move. And more correct too. So what I'm gonna do is breed him to her, get a shorter, more muscled up. As you can see, this boy, he's got a lot of muscle on him. A lot of muscle on him. Great movements. You can see that guy's got great movements. Correct. He's solid. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pair him with her, get a smaller, shorter, more muscular boy. And they're gonna have color, because you see Sifu is like lilac. Well, I think he's more like lilac. I used to think he was chocolate, but Truffle is chocolate. But his mom is kind of like a ghost tri, and Truffle's a tri. So I mean, either way, you can't go wrong. Even if I bred him to her and took a pup off of that and bred him to her and then bred those two pups together, I would get what I want. But I didn't want to just keep doing a bunch of breedings for no reason and then have a bunch of extra dogs, because me, I breed for a purpose. So what I try to do is the least amount of breedings possible. So I want to breed Sifu to her and see what she produce with him. Take a male and a female, take the male to Truffle, and possibly take the male to her, because there's going to be some colors there. And or either that, wait and just like breed him to Spooky, take a male, breed that male to Truffle, get a female off of that, and breed to Sifu. Because then it would be, and I'll keep another female also, breed that female to Sifu as well, because I want more of Sifu's blood, because he's more correct structure dog. So I'm gonna do a puppy off of Truffle, off of Sifu and Spooky, take a female off of that, and then take a male, breed that male to Truffle, and then take those pups and breed to each other. Then we're gonna be where we need to be. That's the goal long term. So I know it's kind of complicated. So basically, breaking it down again, breed Sifu to Spooky, take a male off of that, breed to Truffle, take a female off of that, breed to Sifu. Now that's gonna be the third generation, and we're gonna take those pups, breed them together. Then I should have what I want. Make sense? Her, she'll tie in later on because she's super muscled up.